The drought is finally over. We have 2 big boxes from WizKids that arrived today, so let's just jump right in and see what we have. All right. Ooh, okay, we're gonna start. Let's start big. Oh gosh. All right, let's pull this in. This is Icons of the Realms, and oh boy, Antradusk, Ancient Blue Dragon. Let's take a look at it. Ooh, he's veiny. Very interesting. We haven't had an ancient dragon in quite a while. I'm glad that we still have these coming down the pipe from WizKids. This one has a swappable breath effect, a little lightning breath. That's a very cool looking blue dragon. I am not familiar, featured in Dragon Delves, okay. I was gonna say I'm not familiar with this particular dragon, but I guess we'll learn more. When I do the full video, I'll tell you a lot more about him once I do some research myself, but yeah. I'm so glad that we're still getting some of these big old dragons. All right, put them over here with Digby. All right, Digby. Now we have some bricks. We are starting, oh, sorry about that. All right, we have some bricks. Starting off with Monster Menagerie Revisited. This is the set that just came out last month, I believe, and we're finally catching up a little bit. Yeah, it's been a long time since we said the words Monster Menagerie on here. There was Monster Menagerie sets 1, 2, and 3 many years ago that we reviewed. And yeah, we've got some classic creatures in here that I'm looking forward to checking out. There's also a rock as a premium figure. Yeah, there's 50 miniatures in the set. You can see the little art right here. And yeah, each box has 4 minis. Very good. Now there's 10 in a brick, which is also good to know. So you get a few more in your typical brick. And what else do we have in here? We have Peanut. Hi, Peanut. Thanks for visiting. And next up, we have a brick of Ghostlight. All right, so Ghostlight is, oh gosh, when was this? This was at least a year ago that Ghostlight came out. Some interesting minis with some glow effects. That I think they look good under black light. We did do a brick unboxing. I don't think you were here for that, Peanut. You weren't even born yet. But we did do a brick unboxing that you can see up there in the corner. So maybe we'll do another one. We never got a full set of these. Lately, we haven't been getting the full sets in order to do our full set reviews. There's been some changes in who's doing the marketing over at WizKids. So we're trying to get things going again. So maybe with this, we can start seeing if we have enough for the full set. Susu's also joining us today. All right. I'm letting all the cats into the filming room today because these are fun videos, so might as well let the cats enjoy it too. I'm gonna have to put some of these down here because I don't have enough room. Okay, we've got another Ghostlight brick. So that gives us 3 bricks total, which is not necessarily enough for all the minis in the set. You typically need 4 bricks, and not just 4 bricks, but you need 4 connected bricks into a case. So we probably still won't have one of everything, but we're getting close. So maybe we'll just do a couple of brick unboxings here. Those are, I don't know, they're fun, and we can kind of check out some of these minis that we haven't looked at in a while. And there's a couple more bricks in here. We have a brick of the, I think this is the latest Pathfinder battle set, Planar Perils. What do we got in this one? Oh, that's very cool. Raccoon Agytheon. Hellhound Asmodeus. Oh, that's cool. A Locust Demon on the side. There's an adult Diabolic Dragon as a premium figure that we don't have yet, unless it's in one of these boxes, so we'll see. Some Cultists. Yeah, okay. So, I do love some Pathfinder monsters. We're still waiting because Grady's been working as a Pathfinder freelancer for the last couple of years now. And so he's contributed quite a few monsters over the years to a couple of different adventures. So eventually we're going to find one of these minis that Grady actually created the monster for. So let's see if it's in one of these. We're going to find out. And what else do we have in here? Oh, we have another Planar Perils brick. So we're going to do quite a few brick unboxings coming up here, which I'm excited about. Those are fun. Yeah, okay. We do have one more big box over here. So while I'm switching these out, Let me remind you that the Kickstarter for Big Bad's Most Wanted is going on right now. It has more than 25 fully developed villains that you can add to your campaigns. Each one of them has full backstories, there's motivations and layers with maps, there's minions, there's stat blocks, and a whole bunch of guidance on adding them into your campaign. Some of them even cross over with each other if you want to make a longer campaign. Here's a look at the first Big Bad's book to give you a sense of it. The box set of Big Bad's Most Wanted also gives you a GM screen, a map pack, and a set of their living minis, which are animated standees. I'm really excited to get my hands on those. I've never seen anything like that before, but it is a really great resource for your campaigns, so you can check it out at Big Bad's Most Wanted Kickstarters over at the link in the corner or down below. All right, so we got our second box down here, which is flatter but wider, if it'll fit on this chair next to me. And, okay, we got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Let's start with Pathfinder battles. Here's our adult Diabolic Dragon. This one, I think, is the unpainted version, which is interesting. I'm going to put some stuff down here. So we have the unpainted version of the Diabolic Dragon. Very cool. Pathfinder 2nd edition, and its revisions gave us a whole bunch of new dragons, so we can learn more about those as we take a look at this guy. Let's make some room here. But we do have the fully painted version as well. He's red. They painted him red, which is not too surprising, I suppose. So yeah, of course, the dragons from Pathfinder battles are smaller than what we're getting for a D&D. I know some folks were a little bit upset when D&D and WizKids decided to kind of upsize the dragon minis for Dungeons and Dragons. So the Pathfinder battles dragons might be a little bit more your speed if you prefer those accurately sized dragons. We also have, all right, we do have our rock here. It's really colorful. It's a lot more colorful than I expected a rock to be for some reason. Yeah, from Monster Menagerie Revisited. That's a good looking creature right there. So yeah, we'll do a little deep dive on rocks, I guess, when we review this. What else do we have in here? Okay. We also have, okay, the unpainted rock. So we can compare those if you do want to do your own version. These are usually a little bit cheaper, not a ton cheaper than the regular painted minis, but if you do like painting minis, these are a good base to do that from, and you can kind of customize it to whatever you need for your particular campaign. If you want to make a undead rock, this is our opportunity. Or a ghost rock, or I don't know, whatever you like to do. All right, put that down here. And then last is not a showy product, but we have two. These are what we call our factory sets. So this is what I need to make my full set videos. This is the factory set of Icons of the Realms Monster Manual 1, the set that came out. I think that's the one that came out a couple months ago, about 6 months ago, that we did not have our full set of before. So now I can finally do our full set review of this most recent set. And, well, it's the second most recent set at this point. So this is exciting for me. Hopefully it'll be exciting for you when we get to that video. And I think, finally, we have one more full set. This is for Monster Menagerie Revisited, our booster set. So we can finally do the one for that one as well. All right, so that's exciting for me. Many thanks to WizKids for sending all this along to review. We're gonna have dedicated videos on everything you see here in the next couple of weeks. Let me know in the comment section what you're most excited about, what do you wanna see, so I can know what to prioritize when I'm making these videos. I'm super happy that we are back on track with some new minis to share with you. We are only about 19 subscribers away from breaking 24,000 as I'm filming this, and I would love to finally break through that barrier. If you wanna help, you can hit that subscribe button down there below me somewhere. If you wanna help me make more content, subscribing like that, liking our videos, leaving me comments, all help YouTube know to share this video out to new folks. And if you're interested in one of the Hit Point Press products that I've shown you, using my links, they're up there and down below me, will tell them that you heard about them from me, which makes a huge difference for me and it helps me make more videos. Even 1 or 2 folks doing that per video is a huge help. And pretty soon I'm going to start sharing information about our next Kobold Plush Kickstarter, which features this guy, as long as some Kobold dice and some monsters and other things that are really cool. I might do some giveaways tied in with that as well. As you may have seen a few videos back, Grady and I are also on the writing team for the Dungeon Crawler Carl RPG that's coming to Backer Kit next month. That one's going to be a lot of fun, so stay tuned for that. Maybe I could try to get some interviews or something done to help you learn more about that. And remember that we also make totally free and fully illustrated magic items and monsters for 5e and Pathfinder 2nd edition. You can find them on our Instagram page or at bonfirebites.com. And I suddenly have a lot of content to make, so thank you for watching today. I'm going to go get to work. For now, though, please stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.